Hello, everybody. I started a little bit early, let people get in. Hey, Jessica. I just hopped on a little bit early. Make sure everything was going good. So, how's your day been today? Hopefully, as everybody starts to come in. Share a little bit of the kit that I'm going to be using. I'm not going to go through everything because it's a lot. A lot. It's a lot. Got it. You go do what you got to do. Hey, Gina. Thank you for joining me. I was just checking in. I started a little bit early. Make sure everything was up and running. So, as everyone starts to come in, I'm going to share a few things with you. Of course, my phone is about to run out of juice. Yeah, I got this from Michelle. Could it have been in June? One of the June or July sales, something like that. This is from Pretty Little Studios, and I believe it's called Grateful. Yeah, Grateful Heart is the collection. She has it on waitlist. I've put it as a link at the very top of the chat on my YouTube, and I've included it into the chat, hopefully on the chat. I'm not sure if I did it or not, on the Facebook. So you guys let me know. Thanks, right, Gina? I mean, and you get so much with it. Oh, just real quick. This is going to be the sketch that I'm looking at following for tonight's video. And I'm working off of the mood board. Let me see if I can get that pulled up as well. So this is the mood board, and it has the word celebrate. It's got the apples, the school bus, the balloons, and then of course, it has the color scheme. Well, I gravitated towards the celebrate. I knew I wanted to use or do some type of a celebration photo, something that I probably would have if I was crafting back then. I would have done a scrapbook layout for it, right? Because it was a special moment at the time. So I'm going to focus on the celebration. That's what our main focus is here. And we're going to use this sketch. All right. Now I'm going to turn it up brighter because, I'm getting older and I need to be able to see. All right. Okay. Hey, Beatrice. Oh, little Geo, squeeze his cheeks for me. Okay, so this is the photo that I'm going to be scrapbooking. That's me way there, just kind of peeking out from behind. This was when I at the last job I worked at, if you sold over $1 million in a year as a salesperson, you were invited to the manager's meeting. This is my manager, Cheryl. And then she was a manager at one of the stores. I think it was in Oklahoma. Oh, I think. And this is my friend Pat. We were salespeople together, working for Cheryl here. And so this was the very first award dinner that I was able to make it to as $1 million seller. So I was very excited. So that's the celebration that we're going to be scrapping today. Hi, Paula. Yeah, definitely. I've started doing more. I usually try and do 2 a month. So hopefully it'll be more than that as we go. But right now I can at least do 2. I know for sure. So this is our photo. And this is the collection. Now, let me tell you, the Happy Scrappy Bag is on waitlist, but if you guys sign up or asked to be put on the wait list. That gives Michelle more of a idea of how many people are interested, and then if she can get it, she will get it in for us. Okay. I will tell you, you get a lot of bang for your buck. So I didn't pick out my stuff prior to doing this video like I normally do, so you don't have to see me go through that. But tonight we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to go through some things. So we have die cuts. We have, let's see, these are taste of home die cuts. So it's like some tea. There's a few tags in there. So like they, instead of putting them in one big bag, they kind of separated them into two. We have these, which are like the wreaths and stuff like that. Now the circles that's in the sketch that I'm going to use, I may use some of these and like cut them off. Because sometimes it doesn't always have to be a full circle, right? It can just be, oh, hey, Deb, I'm sorry. I totally missed you. Let me see. I might have to try and share this on Facebook because I don't see, I had it on there, but I'm not seeing any people. Hopefully it's showing. B, I know you got a little Geo there, but if you can just click over and see if you can see it on Facebook, I would greatly appreciate that. Okay, so we have these buttons, which I love, so we'll probably definitely be using those. And then they also have some tags. I don't know if you guys can see those. So we may use some of those too. But the thing I'm most excited about, yeah, are these flowers. Let me tell you, they are stunning, and you get a lot in here. Individuals, some clusters. So we'll definitely be using those. What else? We got stickers galore. We have, these are like border, but they look like sketch, like a stitch. So I don't know. We may use that. Who knows? And then we have some other stickers, and then little words, which I always love because they always add something. So you can have a big title. I am live on Facebook. Thank you, B. So I always like this because, like, for instance, we're going to use this for our title, which is lovely. This is from a Pink Fresh collection. I'm still trying to use it up. But this was the Just a Little Lovely from Pink Fresh. I love these words, but I don't always have a reason to use them. So, hey, Mom. She just popped in. So we're going to be using that and maybe even some of these flowers because they kind of go. They kind of match. So, all right. We're going to use up a little old. We got some new. We get a little piece of vellum. You can't see through it very well. This is something that she included in the Happy Scrappy bag, but I think we're going to use this to back our photo. So that's going to be for the photo, which I already just lost. Lord. Okay, so we're going to put that up there. Stickers over here with the other embellishments, and now the paper. The best part is this is double-sided. On the back of the front piece, they do give you some cutouts or some cut-aparts. If you want to do that. You know, it always just feels weird because for some reason I like leaving my cover. I know it's weird. I'm probably the only one. If I am not the only one, leave a comment. So on here, I love this. Don't you love this? Oh my gosh. I think one day I may do one of these and fussy cut. I've done it before and it's tedious. I'll tell you that. But if not the outside, because I do like the splatters, it would be cool to fussy cut on the inside and then put another paper behind it and be able to tuck stuff. That would be really pretty. And then on the back side, you get this. So like it already, I can see I got a weird shadow thing happening. Sorry, y'all. That's weird. Doesn't usually shadow like that. Okay. Anyway, so there's that. We got these. And this sheet, this paper does have a little shine to it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I think it'll be okay. I'm trying to get to the sheet. Look, this is a big one of the vellum. Oh, stunning. And then you get all these little squares. I like this, you know. It seems odd in this paper though, because it's like it's so harsh with some of the lines. I'm trying to get to, I like this, but we don't have any really yellow. This is pretty too. So what I like to do when I go through my papers is to see if there's something that I can use. Uh-oh. As my base. Hello. Hello. I found you. Because it's going to go, I'm thinking I'm going to do it like this. And then there was a piece of paper that we can put over here, which will be fine. Or I can cut this and put it on top of something else. And then on the back side is raindrops. Right, Gina? It is beautiful. I really love this paper. And I even love the flowers. They're just so pretty. I'm glad it comes with 2 sheets because sometimes half the bottle is not wanting to cut into it. And I may have to use this. I think I may save this and this. Okay. Make a decision. Make a decision. All right. So now we're going to put that to the side. Did you see how I pulled that one out? Because I forgot about that one. I like that one. And I think this would be good to pop off over it. What I like about this one is also the plaid. And I'm not mad at this one either. So I think we might wind up using all 4 of these and have this as our base and then build up from there. What do you guys think? I think we're in a good spot. Okay. So let's start by cutting our branding strips off, especially on our main sheet, because I always hate when I build up my sketches or my layouts and I forget to take that strip off because it never fails. I like put too much stuff on, or it's layered and it makes it hard to get it in here to cut it off cleanly. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to line up my paper, cut that edge. And you could save that. I could just trim that little bit off and use it on another one. I was about to throw it away. Glad I didn't. Okay. So we know we got that. And we want to trim this part off. So I'm thinking that if I do it, so it looks like 1 inch off. I'm just looking at the sizes on the sketch, trying to figure out how wide I want to make it. Because, you know, it starts off with 12, right? And then if I do 3 inches off of that, that would be 9. Should we make it 8.5? Let's do 8.5. We're just going to do it. Why not? It's just white. And then we got our back sheet there. And then we're just going to take probably like 1/2 inch off of each side. So we're going to line that up just a little bit. Maybe if I do the 1/2 inch, let's lay it. Nope, I'm going to do another 1/2 inch. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're going to bring this over. So it'll go like that. And then our photo would be over here. And we're going to have some papers and layers behind that. Okay. Okay. Okay, the sketch. Hold on one second. Ooh. Is it going to be too bright? Yep. Hold on. Okay. So that is the sketch. So it has like a little half circle there, a little circle with journaling there, which I think we may have something in the journaling tag I can use. And then, of course, the flowers, and then the 2 layers of paper behind the photo. Okay. So it's not a whole lot to the sketch. It's very simple, but we can build it up with what we add to it. So far, this is our base. Because I like this paper. It's different. And it gives us a little bit of white, so it breaks it up between the 2. But I think I am going to use part of this and part of the other one. Now the question is, it's just a little bit bigger. So the paper or the photo is 4x6. Let me do, I'm going to cut this right at 6. I'll do that sometimes where I will just cut it right in half. So we're going to go right to the 6. And then, so we know this is going to go in some, and this one is going to go out some. Okay. So I'm going to make this one 5.5. All right, and we're going to make this one 6. We're just getting our pieces cut. Okay. So our photo is just about, it's a little shy of 6. So I can make that 6, and it's a little closer to 4 on this. So if I trim it just a little bit, I want the drinks there because it's going to look like that's part of our celebration. Because it was open bar. Okay. So I'm going to make this. That's okay. We're going to cut it right about 6. And then this one at 4. And that way it's just a little bit there. Okay. So let me see. So I might trim this one down some. So that way it cuts just a little bit, probably like maybe a 1/2 inch off of that. And then this one, like that. I think this length will be okay. If I trim this up, you'll be able to see some more of that. But I think that's how our cluster is going to lay. Okay, just check in, make sure I'm not missing any comments. If you guys have any questions or anything, make sure you just leave them down, leave them down there so that way I can respond. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. And my backup is here. She's on live with us, so she'll make sure I don't miss anybody's comments. Okay, let's trim this one down. I'm going to take a 1/2 inch off. I like that blue up there, so I'm going to cut off the 1/2 inch on the bottom part. There we go. All right. So let's start laying down our pieces. Getting our cluster together. I like to do it once I get the idea of where the papers are going to go ahead and put them together. So that way. Hi, Miss Evelyn. Thank you for joining. All right. Mom says hello too. She just said, look who's on. All right. Ooh, I'm upside down. It'll be okay. All right. And that's the beauty of putting the glue on with your tape, whatever tape you use, because it gives you just that few seconds. I was able to move it around and get it pretty even on the top, bottom, and the sides. And now we're going to keep going. All right. So are you guys having a good Tuesday? I always have good Tuesdays. Tuesdays are usually my day off, so that's why I like to make the lives for Tuesdays, because then I can relax all day and hopefully come up with ideas for our lives. All right. I've already kind of glued my photo down. I'm just putting a little bit of the wet glue in this section here for where the paper is going to connect. And then, all right, we're good with that. So that's our first layer. Oh, you were off today? Awesome. Right? Off days are always a good day. People always say, how was your day yesterday? When I come back into work and I'm like, great, I was off. Duh. It's very rarely I have a bad day off. You know what I mean? I love the days off. All right. We're just getting ready to lay this piece down. All right. And I still have my ATG gun. I just like to use the smaller handheld ones on the lives. It just makes it a little bit easier. But I do still have mine. Sorry. I know I'm off camera. Just bear with me. All right. We're just going to lay that down. Okay. All right. So we got that. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw your comment, B. Thank you for checking for me that I was live on Facebook as well. I got the streaming program, so this was the very first one I used, so I'm very excited that I get to use it again. All right, so now we're going to plan out all of our accessories and all that good stuff. Now, with this, like with the sentiment, right? It's on this plastic piece. So what I'm going to do, I like this flower that's right up above it. So I'm just going to cut this out of the plastic. So then that allows us to be able to move it around and all that good stuff. So that's this part. Let's see. So that'll probably go there. I did. Oh, I'm being yelled at. So the glue I'm using is actually the art glitter glue. I took an idea from Beatrice and some other crafters who use the fine line applicators. So far, it's been working for me. This has been clogging, and I don't know why, because I always put my pin in. I really don't leave it open, but for some reason, it's been giving me a headache. So I'm trying this out now. The fine line applicators, you can get them on Amazon. I want to say you get like 3. I want to say it's 3. It's either 3 or 2 in a package. So, and I like it. It comes out nice and thin. So you can definitely do some fine details with your glue. Okay. Yes, B. That paper is gorgeous. This is from Pretty Little Studio, excuse me. And it's the whole collection is lovely. It reminds me of the Pink Fresh Studio paper collection that they had where we got the lettering from, the words from. It's very similar, and I like that. The tip always clogged. Yes, and I never had a problem with my metal tip before. And then all of a sudden, I put it in hot water. I cleaned it, and it kept clogging again. So then I took it off. It went back to the regular nub, the one. Well, this is the piece that comes with it. This is the bigger version. So this is just the regular glue thing, and it just, I don't know, it's driving me nuts because I love the glue. The glue is amazing. The bottle makes me mad. So I've been using the fine line probably for a week now, and yes, that thin glue is great for backing cut files because it's nice and thin, and you don't get all that messy glue. I think if I had this when I did my baby, the shaker layout that I did, I would have been much happier than having to deal with the glue and it being messy on the acetate, because that was the part that was annoying. Okay, so now let's go to the thing I want the most, which is the flowers. All right. So other than lucky me and Miss Evelyn, who were off today, did everybody else have good days? How's the weather where you are? Is everyone safe? Because I know the fires are still going over on the West Coast. Okay, so let's see. I like this color. So we could do, what I may do is cut one of these like in half, because I just realized I've already glued down my phono and I did not think to leave enough room to where I could put it underneath. But there is just a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm wondering, I could always, we'll just put that there for now. I like this one too. Like that. Something like that. We could always do the individuals, because those are clusters. They have a lot of clusters. They have, they have this one. Okay, don't mind me. I'm just trying to think about the flowers that we're using. Aw, playing with the little baby. Long work day, Jess. Yeah. Ugh. And yours starts early, so I can only imagine. Aw, thanks, Paula. I hope I can brighten your day a little bit. All right. I'm just looking for some smaller flowers here because I'm thinking we are going to put something down on this end, but it may be a wreath and then like another flower. So I just want to keep a few things, out just in case as we're going, we want to add some more. I do like how that one lays. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. These flowers are so pretty. And I love the fact that they're already, fussy cut. We don't have to fussy cut because I'm really not a fussy cutter. I really am not. I know everyone else gets excited about it, but I just see like dread. Whenever I see stuff where it's like, yay, we get the fussy cut, I'm like, fussy cut. I get the exact opposite reaction. Okay. Aw, yeah, this is really great. Oh, Paula. Oh my God, she's 21 and you're doing her graduation. I love it. I love it. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Just you got to do what you got to do. It's hitting you to do it now, right? I mean, were you even doing scrapbook layouts back when she was graduating? It's okay. I don't know. Do you guys do a lot of chronological scrapbooking? Because I don't. I barely take photos right. So, like, if I'm not taking the photos chronologically, how can I, you know what I mean? Like, that don't even, ooh, I like that. If I cut it in half, ooh, I like that. And then I get 2 uses out of it. And then I can put like some words. I can put one of these over here, make it like a little cluster. Okay, I like that one. And then what we're going to do with the rest of this is, like I was telling you, there's that, yeah, see how there's a couple of round ones? So I think we're going to check them out and take a look because I think they might be tiny. I mean, you get a lot of little stuff in this. Do you guys see these? I see some hearts. Let's see. You get a lot of bang for your buck with this collection. I mean, it's crazy. Come on, heart. I don't know if you see, I'm messing with these 3 little hearts trying to get them out of here so I can possibly use them on the layout. They have little words, cozy. We're not cozy. I love fall. And these don't even feel like fall letters or colors. You know what I mean? They just, I don't know. Ooh. Ooh, there's a pretty heart in here. Hold on. I missed the heart. There we go. We're going to use that one and take off the yellow. There we go. Okay, let's put all these back real quick as best we can. And if they get on my nerves and don't want to act right, I'll throw them to the side and we'll deal with it later. Favorite season. Okay. Ooh. See, look at me. Fussing right now. Nope. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I do. Yep. I do. I can't. Well, most of the time I'm stealing photos. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jess, you do whatever you feel at the moment. I get it. Well, it's okay. It's gotta hit. It's gotta make sense with. Ooh, I like that smile. We might be able to use that. It has to flow with what either I'm working on or like make sense with the pattern papers I want to use. There's got to be something with it. Like I can't just, oh, I have to do this one because it was yesterday. You know what I mean? Like I can't. And then where are this? Oh, here are the circle ones. So it's really itty bitty, but I might be able to put that right there. Go like that. And just go like that. Okay. So we get a little bit of that. It nuzzles in here with my flower. And I'm going to see. We might do another cluster on this side. It may not be right next to the photo, but I have these other flowers out just in case. All right. Because I don't know if a lot of you guys do it or not, but you like to have the threes, so it would be 1, 2, and then another something over here, I'm thinking. Because this is all still kind of part of the photo grouping, I guess you would say. All right. I'm just trying to look through this real quick, see if there's anything. I like these hearts. I wonder if I can do something like that with the hearts, and then either do like a flower. Something like that. And create a little cluster up there. Then we have this one down here. And then of course we'll have little hearts that we can throw around. Like that. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, the rest of this, I think we'll put to the side because it does look more, now that I'm looking at it closely, they do have things that are more for the fall in here. Autumn, magical. I like this camera. There's a camera in here. It looks a little vintagey. So let's see if we can find it real quick. Ooh, I like that. Maybe we can do like a camera here. I don't know. We'll think about it. Yes, they do, Paula. It does take time. And you're always adding, new photos to the pile of photos that you already have. So it's like it's never ending. So that's why, I think it's important. Don't sweat the details. You know what I mean? Like if it's in your heart to scrap something from her childhood, then go right ahead. You know what I mean? Okay. I think I just want that out of there. And then we would add I like this because this also has the camera in it. I don't know if you can see. So that would bring another element of that. This one says snapshot. So maybe I can put that one up there. And then just because it's a pretty flower, let's see. I might save the flower one and use the heart. Let's see. Maybe I can put that right there on the heart. Or like there. And that brings in another heart. So we get 3 of them. And then, yeah, we'll go with that. And then I may use this. We'll see. We'll see if we'll use some of this. Right, Just I'm serious because as you are using, and you're doing photos, and then you realize you're adding more daily, so it's like, can't sweat it. Just grab what hits you and scrap it. That's what I say. Okay, so on this, what I'm gonna do is just put a little bit of glue right here behind that, and this art glitter glue does hold your stuff on, let me tell you, because I had an acrylic piece that I used it with, and it's on like it ain't moving nowhere. You heard me? Nowhere. This art glitter glue is really strong. Yeah. But at least you guys are, you're scrapbooking them, like, and you're getting all kinds of stuff. Like, I really just don't remember to take photos, and I'm always jealous because it always seems like people have great like designs in their pictures. I'm like, okay, I forget what it was. I think a trip or maybe a crop that the first crop that I went to with Beatrice in New Jersey. It was called the Spooktacular or something like that. And I'm looking at the pictures that I took, and I got backs of people's heads. And I was like, why did I feel the need to take a picture of the back of their head? Like, in that moment, that seemed like the best thing to do. Like, that was the memory I wanted to keep. It doesn't make sense. Normally, I would put foam behind this one, but I think I'm going to keep this particular layout a little flatter. I'm not going to do all that dimension, I don't think. All right. Let me see. Sometimes it's a card. Yes, yes. Ooh, I forgot about my special feature. Let's do this. So Miss Evelyn put that sometimes she goes in cycles, sometimes it's a card, sometimes a scrapbook, and sometimes it's something totally different. And I get that because there are times when I want to make a card and that's all I want to do. And then there's times when all I want to focus on are making layouts, because this is so new, it's exciting. So it's like every time I get a new collection, I just want to scrap it. But then I'm like, oh, but you started your channel doing cards. So some of your people may be looking for some cards, lady. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. All right. I like that. Okay. Okay. Let's work on our cluster down here at the bottom. And then don't worry, because like this piece here, technically, if I wanted to, we could always have it where it looks like it's sticking out someplace else. Maybe not on this layout, but on another one. We can always use this. So I'm not throwing that away. Yeah, well, it feels like, I don't know. Does it feel busy? Sometimes I feel lazy. And then I realize, no, you're a little tired, maybe, like this week coming, I'll be pretty much working straight, uh, covering vacations. So while I'm covering the vacation, I really won't be off, but I'm going to try and come in here and, make sure to scrap a little because it keeps me sane. I don't know how many of you do it for that reason too, but it does. It helps keep me from killing people. So I think it's important. I think it's important, right? Anything that saves lives. And really and truly, this is me doing this is saving lives. No, it does. Like, I just feel because it's like, oh, you hear sometimes what everyone is doing, and I'm like, I just work and then I come home and I craft. And, of course, the other stuff in between, laundry, cook, and all that kind of stuff. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I know I sound crazy, but yeah. Maybe I'll put a little, yeah. I'm going to put a little flower here because I didn't cut straight and then I didn't put it down straight. So it's a little crooked. So it looks weird. Oh, yeah. Definitely a mental health hobby. Yes. And really, it's a hobby to keep all my coworkers alive. They don't know it, but yeah. Make sure I don't go commando or go crazy up in there. Well, just to let y'all know, I'm in retail. Okay. So that right there tells you a lot too. There are some days, woo, I just, it does, it saves lives because in the moment when I'm thinking like, oh, I wish I could say such and such to somebody, then I remember I need to buy craft supplies. And so I must keep my job, which means they live. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's all good. It's a win-win. All right. I'm just gonna put that right there. It's a little off, but it'll be cute. And then we're gonna work on this one. I think I'm gonna put this down first. I like to do these because I know a lot of times on my lives I do a lot with mixed media, but sometimes the paper can do it for you. You know what I mean? If you pick the right collection, this has so much movement and stuff going on that I didn't have to do nothing. You know what I mean? So this really works out for those people who don't like to get messy, but you want that kind of artsy look. Yes, ma'am, Miss Paula, keeping them alive. They just don't know. They just don't know how close they get it sometimes. Woo! Oh, she couldn't deal with people all day. Yeah. Well, you have to deal with your own different kind of people all day though, because you have people who work under you, right? So I mean, whew, that can be just as stressful, right? My thing is like I deal a lot with the public, and with everything with COVID, we take payments and we do all kinds of stuff because I work at a furniture store. And so it's trying, and you hear a lot of sad stories, and some of them inside are true, some are just trying to milk it, for whatever it is. But it can be taxing. It can be taxing, especially lately with COVID. Like every time you turn around, we're hearing about people who have passed away, or you know people suffering. um it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. Okay, so I got my 3 clusters. Right, I do too. Please, paper, do the work for me. Sometimes I just want to lay down my photo and be like, thank you. See you later, you know what I mean? I think I want to put these down before I lay down my lovely. I think I'm going to put some here and here. And these are just clear stickers. And because we didn't use any gesso, I can just put them straight down. And it gives it like a faux sketch look. And what I may do, because I didn't have enough to go over, I'll just put another little flower right there. Done. Fixed it. There we go. So it looks like I did a little bit of stitching right there. And then I think I'm going to put some right up here, just a little bit. But on this one, I might do this lighter color because it's still the same type of X's. It's just in a different shade. So let's do that. So let's do, and I'm actually going to go over top of the pattern paper. And then let me see. Let me go all the way across. Yes. Oh, yeah. Can I lift this up a little bit? Yes. Thank you. All right. So right there, let me see if I can hold it up. See how it looks like the faux stitching? I mean, it looks like I went to the machine, right? No, we did not. Sticker, sticker. And I'm not going to worry about over here because this has interest. You know what I mean? With the colors and the pattern paper. So I don't think I'm going to go over there. No, I don't think I will. And then let's see. I like this beautiful. I'm wondering if I can put that right in here. Thank you, Miss Evelyn. All right. Let's see what this beautiful does. If it'll fit. Yep. Right there. I like that. We're going to go ahead and get this put down. Mine as well. And sometimes with these, because of those little bits in the centers, they don't like to play nicely. Okay. Now with this sticker, only because I find with a lot of the letterings, I just like to add a little bit. And the best part is with this fine line bottle, I can do so and it not be too annoying. You know what I mean? Because this is so tiny. But usually on ones like these, I'll go in the large swoop areas. If it's too small, then I just skip it. And just hope wherever I did put the glue is going to hold it down anyway. Okay. And this glue dries clear, so don't panic if any of it does come out. It's okay. Ooh, put it back. And we're going to take this one. I think what I'm going to do is just put this one here. And then I have a few more on this sticker sheet that I may use, like this one. And just put it with the snap. It's like a puffy sticker. And it goes. So why not? And then we'll use this one. I was going to put it down here, but I think I want to put it up here with one of these. Like that. So it's like it's added with our cluster of flowers. And then what I could do with this one is just put it kind of under the beautiful. Let's do that. But I'm going to turn it the other way that I was laying it, because there's more space for it right there. Okay, So we have our title, our little journaling spot. We have flowers here, not too much over on this side. I decided to take it up to the corner and put a little cluster with the flowers. And then down here, well, you guys can't see it, but down here in this section where they have the strip and the little circle, I just decided to make it more of a cluster. So this was our sketch. And then this is what we were coming up with. Ooh. So now we need to talk about a few things. I have some Pink Fresh gems. Now these are more lavender, but it might be a possibility. And I was thinking, because I'm going to use the gold shine, so I think I should use maybe some of these gold ones. What do you guys think? Some of the gold? And then maybe, if not white, yeah, because this is more of a blue, a periwinkle. Yeah, I don't like that. Ooh. But we could use a little light pink. You like the colors now? Good. What do you guys think? Maybe let's take a look. Because if these aren't good, I don't know if I don't want sequins necessarily. I do have some of these gems, but I don't think I have the black and clear. No, we do have some, like a pink, purpley colors in here. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know. You guys tell me, what do you think? Tell me what you think. Definitely not those. And those are more greens. Okay. You like the pink? Okay. I got one for pink. So let's see. Let's lay some of these out and see how we're liking. What I like about these is they do come in 3 sizes, right? So we can do 1, 2, and 3. And they may even look better outside of this little pouch too. Pink Jess. Okay. Oh, I feel a small one there. Okay. So no to the gold? Y'all don't like the gold? Ooh. That's making me sad. I like the gold. Come on. Can I open it? There we go. Okay. So I'm thinking, yeah, I see it. Oh, you like the purple and the gold? Okay. So right now, I'm going to try and hold it up a little bit, but those are the gems that I picked out so far. I think those all will work. Gold. Okay. Is it Nasia? That's a pretty name. I like that. All right. I think we're going to do all 3 because we can. And if you guys follow Tabitha Brown, what she would say, because that's my business. I like her saying, it's so cute. All right. Because what I was thinking of doing was like in groups of 3. So like one of each in each area. So like that one put in the center of the flower. The smaller gold. And maybe the little pink in that flower. Like that. And then these 3 up here. Ooh. Something like that. Use them all. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to use them all because they're just enough. It's not too blingy and it just gives a little bit of something to each area. And like what's crazy is now that I look at it, I got 2 flowers down here. I could put a tiny and a small right there. And then I could even put this one right in the center of the camera. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm using this Nuvo picker tool, embellishment tool they call it, because my other embellishment tool I broke. This is what happens when you try to reshape the tip and then the whole thing cracks in half. So I gotta buy a new one. Just the top part, not the whole thing. But thankfully, I got this one as a backup, and so all is not lost. And I want to say Michelle still has these in her shop. So I will try, and at the end, I'm going to link again the waitlist link for any of you who might be interested in this collection. That way she knows, what interest there may be. And then that way she can reorder. And I'll try and remember to link the gems and the picker tool, the embellishment tool. I keep calling it the picker tool. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to be good because normally I could go crazy with gems, lose my mind for sure. And then what I'm going to do is take a small purple one and put it right there. Well, that's really not all that small. Some of these are big. I'm trying to find just a small one right there. Okay. Yeah, that's a better size. It matches the flower better. Okay. Okay. So now that we have that all down, I think there's only one thing left to do. And that is to splatter. Oh, I almost forgot. And this thing is really like smushy, but I think you can clean it if it gets to the point where it's not really sticking. I think you are able to wash it, they said, and then the stickiness will come back. So you can just keep reusing it. But I will say it took some getting used to because it's so tiny in comparison to where you hold like on one like this. I was like, really? That's it? So, but thank God I had it. It made it easier. Whoop. Okay, so we're definitely using some color shine. This is the not Heidi Swipe. This is the Jen Hadfield version. And then I don't know if I'm going to I might use some of the black. But I do have one. Ooh, I didn't get it out. Hold on one second, you guys. Because it just dawned on me that I think I have this color in a Heidi Swap spray. Let me see if I have one of the Tim Holtz containers, and Heidi's does fit in those as well. So I think I'm going to use this color. And then the new mica sprays, I could have used that. This one is a empty tune. This one's more purple. I think that might be too purple. Is there such a thing? I don't think so, but we're just going to keep going. The thing I like about the micas is they have the glitter in it. So I think I might use that instead of the regular black. Give it a little something, something. Let's see if we can get this package open without cutting myself on camera. Okay. Here we go. Yay! We did it. Okay, so anything with mica, with the glitters and stuff on the bottom, you definitely want to shake. So we're going to shake that. Let's see what we can find to cover our paper. I thought I had some cheap black paper. I do. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. All right. Let's keep shaking. And as you shake it, you can hear the little ball rattle, and that is mixing up the pigment. You said no? What's no, Ma? No to the colors? It's okay. Trust me. It's going to be okay. Huh? What'd you say? Oh, to the purple. Yeah. Yeah, the purple is definitely no. And it takes a little bit longer, but see how it's turning more of that plummy, like this color in here? Yeah. So we're going to definitely use that. Yeah. I thought the micas have it too, which help. What I like about this one is it's more of a gray tone than it is like a straight black, which will be better. All right. Shake, shake, shake. And then the gold, which I may do the gold last, but I just want to get it nice and shook. I even tried to shake it a little bit before the video. Whew. But there it goes. Okay, so let's go with this one. Get my handy tool out, my favorite tool to whack with. All right. Okay. I don't know why I go silent when I'm splattering. Like, I gotta concentrate. I gotta concentrate. And because, like I said, there's no gesso on this paper, it's really gonna just soak right in, which is fine. But when it dries, it's gonna have a little bit of shimmer. It's gonna be nice. And then right on top, this is probably one of my favorite golds. Right before Tuesday Morning went out of business here in our town, I was able to find some of the original Heidi Swap, and I think I still have one thin, like, container of it. I refuse to touch it. because it's sort of like my little backup. And then I got the Jen Hadfield, and I was able to get a second one of that. So I got that hidden too, kind of tucked away. Because I'm like, I don't know why they would discontinue something like the gold splatter, the gold spray. I'm like, doesn't everybody want gold spray? Nope, just me? Okay. All right. Okay. So we're going to lift up a little protectant. And I'm going to call this done. Just a little over an hour. So I'm going to hold it up a little bit. Hopefully it'll focus. You can see there's a little bit of splatter up there in the corner. Hey, Pam. There you go. So it just adds a little bit of interest in those blank areas. I just love it. I love splatter. And the way it seeps in, like this right here is really dark because it's sitting on top of the plastic. So before, I smear it or do something weird, I can pick it up, just kind of dab at it. And then same thing with this one. So sometimes when it lands on plastic or things like that, it takes it a lot longer to dry. But now that little dot is safe and it's all good. So there's our layout. What you guys think? Right? I love it. And there's not a whole lot of space here to write, but for what I want to say and what I need to say, it doesn't have to be much. That's why I went with the smaller one. I'm okay with that. Sometimes you have to think about that. Now, if for some reason I wanted to write a marathon, this one has pattern paper on the back, but I could always attach a piece of white to the back and do whatever journaling I want to do on the back if I don't have room to fit here. Thank you guys. Thank you, Beth. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are liking it. I like how it came out. Considering, and I'm going to be honest, I really wasn't sure what I was about to do tonight. I wasn't sure how it was going to all pan out. I knew I wanted to use the collection. I found a photo to fit with it, and I knew we were, basing it off of the mood board for celebration. So this was a great evening of honoring. We were honored for being top sellers. So that was the celebration. And then, everything else is just the cherry on top. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Deb. Yes. More gold splatters always. It's always a nice, kind of end to the piece. Now, if we had done silver instead of gold, then I would have, I wish they would do sort of like that in a nice silver in the same kind of formula. That would be really nice too. Aw. Yes. Thank you, Miss Evelyn. Thank you for coming. I'm always so excited when you guys are there. We don't get to hang out like we used to, all, thanks to COVID, but it's always nice to know we're still connected, Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Mom. She was good tonight, even though she did have to come to the door to tell me to look at the comments. But that's why you here. I appreciate you. Now, if you guys aren't already members to My Little Scrapbook Store, I will try and leave a link to that as well. If you're on Facebook, consider joining. She's a really sweet lady, and we always have crops throughout the year. We've done quite a few, I think, this year. And I think we're going to have a small one. I'm not sure if it's going to be in October or November. I think more information is going to be coming out about that. But the design team, we always try and have stuff planned throughout the month so that everyone can take a part of like the monthly challenge and the card challenge, which is Gina. I don't know if she's still here or not. She picks the card challenge. So it's great to be in a place where it's cards, it's scrapbooking. You can do a mixture of both, and you can use the mood board and make a card. You know what I mean? You got teachers you want to honor. That would be a great mood board to jump off of. If you, I'm trying to think of all the different things. I think the card challenge is a fun fold. So the card itself can be a fun fold design. She did the curtain look, the curtain with the paper. I have a card like that somewhere. Ask me where it is. I can't tell you. I think it's in my stash somewhere. And I did not pull it out. So, but I hope to be working on that sometime soon too, because I like doing those kind of fun folds. So definitely consider joining. Maybe we can all convince my mom to join Facebook so that way, my dream can come true and she can just be on there already. Um, but other than that, I guess if you guys don't have any questions for me, we can call it a night. Does anybody have any questions on anything about the collection, the group, techniques, anything? I'll wait a few moments and see if any questions pop up. Oh my goodness. I don't know why. Whenever I do these lives, I get so hot. Oh, hey, Tanya. Tanya, is it Tanya or Tanya? Because when I see an A, I want to say Tanya. And when, most of the time I see Ton. So I want to say Tanya. Does everyone call you Tanya and it's supposed to be Tanya? Tomato. I always feel bad because I'm always like, Tanya. And then I hear everyone else saying Tanya. Oh, Paula, you're welcome. And I hope you're a part of the Facebook group. If you're not, come join and share everything. Oh, Rachel's Live Friday. Okay. If you guys are on Facebook, one of the design team members, Rachel, she does have a YouTube channel as well, but I think she's going to be live on Facebook. So if you can and you're on Facebook, come on over, take a part and see what great layout she's going to come up with. Because if you haven't signed up, you should follow her on YouTube. All of our designers on YouTube. Jessica Scraps is on YouTube. Beatrice was just on, but she was with her little grandbaby, her little boobala. She's also on YouTube and could definitely use the subscribers. So you guys, if you can, click over to them and definitely support. Okay, awesome, Paula. Good. Because I would love to see you share and see the scrapbook pages and stuff you guys are doing. We always appreciate seeing what everybody comes up with because everybody has such unique and different styles, So it's great to be able to share it with each other, get ideas and bounce stuff off each other. Okay. And then what else? I know Gina has a class she's going to be teaching at the end of the month. I think the window for you getting the kit in time might be closing. However, if you get the card class, it's there forever on Facebook. You get a link to a private Facebook group and you'll be able to do the cards at any time, whether you can do it when it's live or if you have to do it later on. So it would be a great thing to be a part of. It's Tanya. Okay. Got it. The mystery is solved, and I will try and tell my brain it's Tanya, not Tanya. Okay. Tanya. Got it. All righty, you guys. So I'm sorry for everyone who joined in kind of on the later side. We're already done. Boo, right? But for those of you who just joined on, we use the Pretty Little Studio collection. It was a happy scrappy bag, and I will have a link to this scrappy bag. It's on waitlist, but definitely get on the waitlist if you want it, because that way she'll order it again if she can. Okay, this is a great collection. It does have a little bit of shine to it, so if you're anti-shine, then just forget I mentioned anything. Okay. I just want to make sure. I was like, I always say it wrong. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. But in sitting here and reading it off the screen, I'm like, wait, it's an A. So I should say Tanya, right? No, Tanya. Tanya. Okay. So check this out, the collection. You guys have a great evening. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you haven't, if hopefully you haven't left yet, but if you are still here, hit that subscribe button and definitely give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys. I have a video. Oh wow, that red light was right on her face. It looks so weird. I have a video going live tomorrow. And it's going to be a little different, something different. I'm doing a layout, but I'm going to be talking about a true crime story. I've been digging those type of channels the last few months, this last year, and I decided that I wanted to combine crafting with that. It's just something for us to talk about other than just what we're doing as far as putting the page together. So it's an idea. I'm going to test it out tomorrow. So check it out if you guys can. It'll be going live at 4 p.m. tomorrow. And I'm really excited about it. So yeah, take a look and tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys again. Head on over to My Little Scrapbook Store. Great group of people, shopping, crafting, fun for days. All right. Thanks, you guys, and have a great night.